It's a motion picture being played. The Most High had already written it, man. He written it, you know what I'm saying, from the foundations of the earth, man.
It's the script.
Everything was already preordestinated, man. The wicked they got their roles to play. You know what I'm saying? And the righteous got they roles to play, man.
The main protagonist, Yahweh Shai, the main antagonist, the wicked.
Beautiful part about it, you didn't even audition.
That's it.
He gave you the role.
That's it, man.
Yeah, he just handed it over like, hey, you got
Don't play
this
this
script
role.
right here. This is script.
That's right, brother. Khan, you was predestinated to be wicked or righteous, man. You know? It goes to that one scriptures, Revelations 22 and 11. Let the wicked be wicked still. Let the righteous be righteous still. Roughly paraphrasing, you know, because from the foundations of the earth, that's what they was predestinated to be. And the reason why the Lord said it like that, because look, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? The one that's gonna go out to who will go out to, man. The righteous gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? And those are the ones that's gonna be gathered up, man, through the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man. It don't matter. Hey, the wicked, they playing their part, man. Hey, you gonna be where you at when the Lord come. You know what I'm saying? Fit for the destruction that's coming for you, man. For you Israelites that's not taking heed to the warning, man. You know? You gonna be where you supposed to be. Fit for that destruction, man. You got more, bro? Can I?
Yeah, it says, verse 7.
Yep.
It says, the whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing. Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee, and the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no feller is come up against us.
Right, Khan. Because look, because the wicked gonna be already slayed, and that's gonna be it, man. You know? Everything gonna be rejoicing in the earth, man. It's gonna be a beautiful time. And that's what we want, man. That's what we waiting for, man. Like the Lord said in the book of Revelations 3 and 10. You know, he said, and somebody get it, barbecue shop. Somebody get that. He said, because here's the patience and the faith of the saints. Somebody get that. You got more than that, brother?
Yeah, it says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming.
Yeah.
It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up all their thrones, all the kings of the nations. All right, hell. It said, hell from beneath is moved for thee at thy coming. All right, that's what's coming to this place, man.
That's right.
All right, hey, man, hey. Hey, your heaven is coming down, man. All right, you're gonna be changed. Your state is gonna be changed, man. You're gonna be brought from the high place that you put yourself up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna come crashing down, man.
That's it, man. You're gonna be put in that. You're gonna be put in the same state that we've been in, man. But double, like the scriptures say, man. You know, you're gonna be put in that lower state. All the heathen, really, not just Esau either, but all these heathens, man. Because they all in their kingdom. They all benefit off the nation of Israel, man. You know, even to this day, they all benefit of it. They got their stores, their gas stations, their restaurants in our communities, man. And they take our women. Put our women in the, and work them in their gas stations and their convenience stores and their restaurants, man. You know, and have sex with them, buy them Jordans and shit. Hey, you in your heaven, man.
Hey, all the nations is gonna turn against you, man.
That's it. Yeah, hey, and you know what? That's on the slowly. That's happening right now, man.
Right now.
Hey, cause them other nations looking like, nah, man. Even right now in the NATO, man, all of them ain't with. You know what I'm saying? Those sanctions against Russia. They're like, oh no, man, you gonna fuck our shit, man. They telling America like, no, you gonna mess up our shit, man. If we do that, you know. Because Russia be like, no, we gonna cut the goddamn pipeline, man. They cut that pipeline, then what? You know? Hey, energy is finna shoot up on an all-time high, man, like it ain't never been shot up before, man. People finna wake up one morning and go to the gas station. Gas gonna be like $9 a gallon. You know?
Better come bike, go too late.
It's because of what's going on right now in the world, man. Ain't nobody paying attention to that, man. You gonna go to get some chicken, you know what I'm saying, some chicken legs, man. Chicken legs gonna be like $20 a pack.
If I may
for
add,
10 chicken legs, man. Go
so
ahead,
like,
bro.
if I may add, it was a YouTube video where somewhere down south, but it was like a pound of steak or whatever. That thing was like $200.
Barbed wire. It was like barbed wire.
Yeah, barbed wire over it too. Like, come on.
And what you think gonna happen, man? Look, hey, the seditious of men, like prophecy say, man. People gonna be going in there jacking that shit, man. You know, robbing that shit, man. Cause they ain't gonna be able to afford to eat. People gonna be hungry, man. They gonna be out here, you know, fuck that, man. They gonna get that shit. The barbed wires or whatever the hell you got over there, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing, man. There's gonna be civil unrest in the land, man. Uproars of the people. Ultimately, that's what it's just pushing prophecies further ahead, man. Hey, the Lord said he's gonna speed up the time, man, for the election's sake, man. You know, and he's doing that right now. He's speeding up the time, man. You know, we gonna see it too, watch. You know, all this shit that's going on, man, it's gonna, man, the Lord finna really show off, man. It's gonna build up the elect's faith even more, you know? You got more to that? Go ahead, bro.
It says, all they, verse 10, Isaiah 14, verse 10, it says, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? It says, art thou become like unto us? It says, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of the vials, the worm is spread under thee.
Hey, it's gonna get, hey, the worm, it's doing that already, man. The infrastructure of this place.
Crumbling.
We've been seeing it crumbling for years, man. You know, all of this highways and streets, you know what I'm saying? You see it crumbling. This place is falling apart, man. And now they out here trying to rush, you know, to pass these bills to go out here and fix all their highways and shit, man. But the Most High, what did he say, man? He said, you shall build, but I shall tear down, man. The Most High gonna tear down, man. Everything that you think you're gonna build up and replace, man, the Most High is gonna bring it down. You know? That's what he's gonna do. And you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it, man. Go ahead, brother.
Thanks.
Yeah, it says, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee.
That's it. And as the worms cover thee, man, then they'll cover you too, man. Because and it's already doing it, man. Everybody's seeing it, man. It's holes in your infrastructure. Not even just your infrastructure, but your government. Your government, man, has holes in it, man. Spiritual holes. It's all falling apart, man. Ain't nobody respecting you no more in the world, man. You know? So,
it's not something you can fix, man.
If I may add,
it's like, what do you call it? Irreparable.
Yeah.
For lack of better words.
if I may add, when you break down the foundation of anything, it all comes falling down. What's the foundation of this world? Their lies, their doctrines, their laws. So when the Lord is exposing them for who they truly are, you are slowly breaking down that whole foundation. And once that foundation is gone, there's nothing left. That's it.
It says, how art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations?
That's it.
For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High.
Right. Come on, because he wanted to be the Most High, man. And he has actually put his satellites, you know what I'm saying, out there out of space, you know what I'm saying, with his super powerful lenses, where he can zoom in on certain parts of the earth and see everything, man. You know? That's his whole plan, man. That's why he got video cameras and everything, man. Even in your house. This devil can see everything. Go ahead, brother.
I was just saying, going into that Lucifer means enlightened one or the light bearer.
Yep.
You know, and how art thou fallen from heaven? It's not talking about some angel that fell from heaven and got cast into hell. No, man, it's talking about the elites of this world. You saw Edom. You know, the elites that have fallen from rulership, man. You know, what do they coin themselves as, man? The Illuminati, right? The Illuminate ones. But just hit on that.
No, that's it, brother. No, you're right, brother. Like the illuminated ones. You know, like you said.
That's what I
How
mean.
did you fall out your rulership?
The light bearer.
Because the scriptures, man, look. And the scripture said you reap what you sow. You know, and eventually it's going to come back and bite you in the ass. All of this wickedness that you've been doing, man. The Most High looking at you, man. He's going to bring you out of your position. Even your rule is wicked, man. You've been unfair, unjust all this time, man. Mainly with the Israelites. You know, keeping your foot down on the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and African American Indians, man. You know, and the Most High gonna pay you back for that, man. Go ahead, brother.
I get this real quick.
This is Obadiah 1, and I'm going to start at verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Thou that exalt thyself as the eagle, thou set thy nest among the stars. Thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
That's it, man. Hey, look, you set your nest up on the stars. It's going to talk about them satellites, man. Hey, the Lord gonna bring them satellites down, man. He gonna bring them right down, man. He gonna take all of your eyes of the sky away, cause you're not the Most High, man. You know, He gonna show you, man. Like the scripture says, somebody can find it. But He said He gonna show you that they are just men. You just a man. That's all you is, man. You're not the Most High, man. That's it. The Most High is the power that rule in the kingdom of men. It's not you. The Most High gonna show it to you, man.
And it said right there, when thou build thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. If you go back, when the moment when they started those satellites up there, that's when their kingdom started to fall, man. You know, that's prophecy that came to fruition. You know, the building started to decay. You know what I'm saying? People started to go against their government, their democracies and shit, man. Hey, the world started to realize who this bitch was, man. You know?
Yeah, and it said in that verse, it said in his heart, he said, I will so I'll read it over. This is Isaiah 14:13. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. He said it in his heart, man. Hey, the Lord ain't allowing them to get up there, man.
And He said his mind. Basically, because that's where his focus is, man. He wants to be like the Most High, like it said in the book of 2 Thessalonians. Somebody get that too, chapter 2. You know, because that's what his ultimate plan was, man.
He keeps on trying to think of these ways to try to go out there and live in outer space, man, but it ain't gonna happen.
That's it. They think he gonna do away with the angels, man.
Power of the oh, that's the spirit.
That's why he
What did he say?
I don't know, man.
Like I said, bro, if I can't hear it say something whiter.
You know,
He gonna die.
No, the truck said power of red.
no, but somebody wrote down.
Oh,
the
Oh, yeah, it said the power of the red, it was out of space outside the planet. They talking about they set they nest among the stars.
Yeah,
no,
that's the
Obadiah.
spirit, bro.
It's a spirit, bro.
Yep.
I got that second
He says, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
Hey, if I may add, how he's trying to be like the Most High is through that technology, man, when he want to merge man with machine and achieve Godhead, you know, with that humanism shit, man. You know,
With
it's
the
the same.
MOTB. It's the same thing, even with the MOTB, man. That's part of it, man.
Yeah,
Even with the hot sauce jab, all of that, man. You know, all of that. That's all part of the transitioning. You know what I'm saying? Of these people becoming androids, robots. You know what I'm saying? Controllers. That's how he try to plan it, man.
And it's so crazy. They've been showing you this through all the movies throughout the years, man. With the Matrix, the Terminator, what their agenda is, man.
The cyborg.
Yeah, the cyborg. They wanted. What's that movie with
Me, Project Power.
the fuck that guy name?
Yep.
Johnny Depp. When he downloaded his whole conscience into the computer.
What's that damn?
I forgot the name of that movie.
Y'all know what
Shit,
you're
it's
talking
multiple
about.
movies like
Yeah,
that.
man. That's they literally tell you what's their plan, man, through their movies, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what they want to do? They want to escape judgment. You know? Hey, the wise of their nations, they know what's coming to them. Captivity. You know what I'm saying? It's changed. So they want a comet to hit them. You know what I'm saying? They want to go out in space. You know what I'm saying? They want several things to happen other than the Lord's judgment, man. But they're not going to escape it. You know, because it's already written that they're going to go through it, man. You know?
That's exactly why he want to be like the Most High, man. Because he honestly think he got a chance to fight against the Most High. That's why he came up with the Space Force. You know, which is gonna be it's gonna get annihilated. You know, by the angels and the chariots. Man, they gonna annihilate you, man. You ain't even got a foot to stand on, man, against the Most High and the angels, man. Get that, brother. You got that,
Thessalonians.
yeah.
Start at verse 2. 2 Thessalonians chapter
One
2.
of y'all brothers can break it down. Go ahead.
Verse
Rob.
2. Wait. Verse 3. Let no man deceive you.
No. Start at 1. Start at 1, brother. Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together to him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, or be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Hamashiach is at hand.
And so the Lord said, don't be shaken that mind, man. You know, seeing all these things that's happening right now, man, don't be shaken, man. Just know, you know, with this thing going on in Ukraine, you know what I'm saying, that's the Lord said there's going to be rumors of wars. Don't be shaken, man, or trouble, man. You know what I'm saying, that's just one of the many prophecies that's going to come to pass, man. You know what I'm saying, because you know, before the full scale of World War III and the destruction, the Karagma has to be implemented, man. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord said, don't be shaken when these things happen. Just know that salvation is near, man. You know?
What do you say? It's like a woman giving birth. You know, she got to go through those contractions, those birth pains, but in the end, it's going to be joy. You know, that's what we're going through, birth pains, contractions. What Russia did when it hit Ukraine, that was a contraction, right? But in the end, the contractions get stronger and stronger and more painful before that birth, that baby come forth. And that's the kingdom of heaven, man, that's coming, you know? So you got to endure these birth pains, Nasrallah.
And it's necessary for these prophecies to happen so you know what time and seasons to be in, so you could constantly lock into the spirit, man, and making sure that you're right. Because seeing these prophecies, two things it should be doing to you. One, boosting your faith, but the other, putting fear in you to get yourself correct.
That's it.
So when the Lord comes, man, you're going to be ready.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be caught with your pants down like they like to say in the world, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's painful at first, but the end result is beautiful, man,
That's right.
because, hey, man, new life is brought into the earth.
That's right, man.
So that's the same thing symbolically, the kingdom of heaven, man.
And what do those contractions represent? Prophecy. All right, each contraction is prophecy. When a prophecy happens, that's a birth pain. You know what I'm saying? That's a contraction. And in the end, hey, joy gonna come, the kingdom of heaven, man.
Some more on that.
And you know, it's so mighty that you said that because I was using that as an analogy earlier. Like, because all these people, man, they ain't gonna be ready. It's like the people in Ukraine weren't ready, man. When Putin attacked, they was running, they was scrambling, trying to, you know what I'm saying? And they got caught the hell up, man. A lot of people got caught up. They caught up right now, man. Some of them dead. You know what I'm saying? Because man, they wasn't prepared, man. The trumpet was being blown. It was being blown, man, to them. And it's spiritual because it's the same thing with our people, man. Spiritually, the trumpet is being blown, man. And the same thing gonna happen to a lot of our people, man. They ain't gonna be ready, man. The Lord is gonna come and pay a visit to the earth. And all these people gonna be hit with that. They gonna be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? And the doors of mercy is gonna be closed on your dumb ass, man. Simple as that, man. That's why you gotta be ready in the spirit, man, right now. How your spiritual bag's packed, man. You supposed to be ready to get up out of here. You know? Go ahead, Slock.
There's some more on that.
Yeah, it's more. It's a lot more than that.
Verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposes.
And that's what's happening right now, man. He's being revealed in his time. You know what I'm saying? Simultaneously, as we waking up to who we are, the whole earth is waking up to who they are, man. And right now, like they always say, there's an info war going on, man. A war of information, and he's losing, man. He's losing because he's been found out who he really is and what his true agenda is. So now they can working on many ways to get this truth, this ministry blame, and really to get us off the corners. But hey, at the end of the day, it's the will of the Lord that's putting the spirit upon these devils to do these things to fulfill prophecy, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
Because what happened to that freedom of speech? But when you say something on the internet, you get blocked.
Done.
Every time.
Every time, man.
Your sister.
That shows that he don't even follow his own laws. So how much more the Heavenly Father's laws, man?
That information was
He's a hypocrite, man. A damn devil. And that's why all devils must be sought out. You want to be a deceiver, you shall fall into a ditch, man.
And you know, and it show, and you know what's so wicked about it? He'll allow some demonic, satanic shit to go, but this word, it's got to be sensitive. And the reason why that is because this is the truth. It literally exposes him for who he really is, man. His skirt is being lifted up, man. We seeing all the holes in his pantyhose.
Bumps
You know what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
Right, bumps. You know what I'm saying? All the pus bumps. You know what I'm saying? Busting and oozing. You know, this devil being exposed, man.
That should be a red flag right there.
Yep.
Even in the Apocrypha, that's why they took out them books.
Yep.
Because that's a dead giveaway. The Maccabees and Alexander the Free. Because who do they so proudly involve themselves with is them Grecians now.
That's
Alexander
it.
the Great.
And they was known what? Sodomites. Boy lovers. And that's their whole goddamn system, man. From Sleepy Joe to fucking Bill Gates. All these people ain't nothing but a bunch of pedophiles, man. Freaks. Weirdos, man. That's who's controlling the earth right now. A bunch of freaky ass blood drinking demons, man. We got the nerve to tell you what to do with your life. Showing this man, like the brother said, he's a complete fucking hypocrite, man. And that's why the Lord is gonna take his ass out, man. And we can't wait.
That's it, brother. That's it.
So moving that up.
God.
Oh, for sure.
Verse 4, who exposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
Woo. And that's what he's trying to do now, man. We always said that MOTV is ultimately what he's trying to do with that is achieve Godhead. He wants to sit in your temple, man. Control your temple via a goddamn device, man. Like you a fucking robot or something, man.
God.
He's got all these tracking devices and surveillance,
Yeah.
always watching you all the time. Probably got spies out there. You know what I'm saying? Like
This nigga's a demon.
drones and everything.
And like
following
you said,
around.
sit in your temple,
Yeah.
which is your body.
Lord.
You know, hey, he got technology. He want to put in you where you gonna know when he gonna know when you had sex, what your body temperature is, where you are at all times. Literally, this is gonna be GPS in you, man. What kind of sicknesses and ailments you have, diseases, STDs, you name it, man.
They gonna be able to press
Yep.
a button on your ass like you took 2,000 breaths. That's enough for the day. Time for you to go to sleep. What type of shit he gonna be on, man?
Yep.
Oh, you've been coming this whole week. You've been having too much sex. You know what? No sex for you. And press a button. You know, so like some shit weird. That's all that Neuralink shit is, man.
Or he gonna be doing it, and he gonna be doing this too. He gonna base everything off your income and what you make, man. Like certain things you like, you ain't gonna be able to have. You know what I'm saying? Like you used to have it before that. He gonna be like, no, because you can't afford that. That's beyond your means. He gonna be like, that's beyond your means. And he gonna cut it off, man. You gonna go to the store to try to purchase some shit, you ain't gonna be able to purchase it. Because he gonna say that's beyond your means. He gonna control the way you live, man.
Hey.
That's what this devil ultimately wanna do.
Hey, I may add, because China doing that right now with the they call it the social credit score.
Yeah.
You know, I was watching a documentary on it where a guy, he spoke against the government, and they pretty much dropped his credit score so low where he was pretty much cut off from society. He couldn't even go to the store to get the things that he needed. Or they had one dude, they found out he was buying too much liquor, they penalized him, his credit score dropped, saying that you know what I'm saying? And that's what they want to do over here, man.
That's exactly what
So
they gonna
now you
do,
can't get
man.
on the plane.
I saw an article on it. That's part of their new agenda. You know, as far as like, you know, what they want to put into the New World Order. They want to be able to control your credit line. So basically, when they come in and do the Great Reset, you know what I'm saying, it's going to not ultimately reset the economy. It's supposed to reset your credit score and everything. And they're gonna tell you, hey, that's how the way they're gonna sell you on the bullshit, man.
Come on.
That's why a lot of people gonna go ahead and take that MOTB. You know, they're gonna, oh man, this is great. My credit score gonna be reset. They're gonna tell everybody, all right, you at 800. You know what I'm saying? You at an 800 credit score. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta maintain it. That's how they gonna control it. That's how this devil gonna be dealing, man. You ain't gonna be able to go get that nice Tahoe like you want if you don't make enough money to afford to pay your mortgage or your rent. You know what I'm saying? Your bills. Go ahead, bro.
I mean, they showed you that in one of the episodes in Black Mirror.
Yeah.
It wasn't so much it was based. Yeah, it was based on like a score system, and it wrapped in, it tied into your social media, it tied into where you stayed, where you were.
Yeah.
And basically, when you walked around, you could see like other people's score, and if you didn't have a particular score, the girl tried to go. I think she tried to go rent a cab or something to try to go somewhere.
She was broke.
And she was broke, and she had to get a particular score, but since she didn't have it, she basically had to hitchhike. You know?
Yeah. And that's exactly what that new system gonna be like, man.
Yeah, because they trying to run this world through that database, man.
The cloud.
It's an information bank.
Cloud.
Yep.
One system, man.
Yeah, that one system, the internet of all things.
The internet of all things.
Yep.
There's some more of that, brother?
It's more on that, yeah. More.
Verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? Verse 6. And now you know what withholdeth.
No,
that
start at the verse before there, brother.
God.
Hey, shalom, brother.
I'll start back before. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
Right, God, and right now is the time, man. It's been a time he's being revealed, man. You know, through the prophecies. You know, the prophecies tell you who this man is, the son of perdition. You know, he the wicked one, man, who the Most High gave the earth to, man. The scriptures tell you that, man. He said in the book of Job 9:24. You know, it points this devil out, man. All through the prophecies. You know. It's lined up right.
Yeah, we good.
Check out.
Continue.
Now read that again. Hey, brother, Yara, you go ahead and break it down, brother. Go ahead. Hey, shalom, brother.
Starting again at verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things? And now you know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
Hey, he said, Paul, this is Paul. You know what I'm saying, remember I told you these things. He's going to be revealed in this time. He's talking about this time, man. You know what I'm saying? Because during the time of the Roman Empire, it was a time for him to be exposed yet, man. But now he's being exposed in these times, man. You know what I'm saying? And it makes more evident sense through the technology and the way this man is moving that who he is according to the scriptures, man. He's the damn devil, man. You know what I'm saying? Some more than I.
For the mystery of iniquity doth already work.
He said the mystery of iniquity. And we know Esau is what? He's the man of sin. He's the wicked. Like according to Malachi, man, the border of wickedness, man, the beginning and the end of wickedness, man. It was a mystery in those times, but now he's being revealed in these times who we are, man. That he's not the real Jew. In fact, he's an imposter. You know what I'm saying? They are the children of Satan, man. You know what I'm saying? The whole time, all these years, he's been looked at as God, man. Even our own people had looked at him superior to us, man. When in fact he's the fucking base of the world, man. He's the lowest of all the heathen, man. You know what I'm saying? You got out.
This is Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Hey, so basically, it's self-explanatory, man. The Lord gave the earth into the hand of the wicked. Like the brothers were just going into, they're the most base men on the earth, man. So he gave it to them. They didn't take it over. They was in caves, man, scratching themselves and eating bugs out each other's heads like fucking apes, you know? Then it said he covered the faces of the judges thereof, man. Basically, he covered the faces of the angels. He covered the faces of Yahweh. He covered the face of Yahweh Shai. He whitewashed them during the Renaissance age. You know what I'm saying? You go to Russia. Russia got the mural, and their church is Jake, Yahweh Shai being Jake, or the angel, St. Peter and them being Jake. But on this side of the earth, they got Esau Edom being Yahweh Shai, man.
You know somebody about that? That's all through Europe.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They got the true Israelites. You know, the murals.
Yeah,
You know
they
what
got
I'm saying? Israelites being so-called Negroes, man.
That's right.
Yeah, they got statues, black statues.
Statues, yeah. They got all of that. They got all of those different ancient relics. You know what I'm saying? What the Israelites look like, man. But see, the Western world kept that away. You know what I'm saying? Because they had the Israelites, the Southern Kingdom mainly, and the Northern Kingdom. Yeah, they had the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All in captivity, man.
If I may add,
Yep.
hey, it's the spirit that's happening like that,
Yep.
right? Because Yahweh used Babylon to punish us when we was going off in Judah and Jerusalem, man.
Yep.
He had them come and gather us up and do harm towards us, man. And now they're going against each other, man. Russia, damn. I lost my
The Egyptian against the Egyptian.
God.
Yeah, because they Edomites, all of them Edomites ultimately, but that goes back to Ezekiel 38. You talk about the prophecy, Ezekiel 38. You know what I'm saying? You go to Ezekiel 38 on that. You know what I'm saying? The breakdown of that. You know what I'm saying? Or Gog and Magog. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening right now. The Most High is putting the hook. Has already put the hooks in the jaws of Russia. He been did that, man. He been doing that all this time, man. Putin been just making his plans, man, strategically.
I just
And it's all been through the spirit of the Lord, man. The Lord had him set it up that way, man.
I was just trying to say,
Yeah.
I caught my talking point again. Basically, you can tell when Yahweh was using the heathen nation to punish Jake, because the heathen nation would be more so in the right, in the spirit. They'll be in the spirit, man. They'll tell like I believe it was the Assyrians. There was the Assyrians, but they was finna go and take over Egypt. And I think it was Hezekiah, or not Hezekiah, Salakia. But it was one of the kings in Judah, and he told him, he said, hey, your power will be with me. He said, don't get into this fight. You know what I'm saying? So basically saying like the Lord, he be dealing in the realm of heathen nations too. Like he did with Great Babylon. But this time, hey, Russia got the right mindset, man. Russia know who he is. Russia's doing the bidding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
But that's the spirit of the Lord got it on that. That's how you put hook, man. Them hooks, man. You can get that. You know what I'm saying? Them hooks in the jaws. You know, the spirit of the Lord brought them back, man, to the Cold War. And now it's becoming a hot war, man. They initiated a couple of days ago, the hot war, man. Hey, Putin said, now fuck that, man.
Yeah.
I ain't listening to this bullshit no more.
Yep.
You know, Slocky, go ahead, brother.
I got a quick pre to back
Yeah.
the brother up. This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord.
Woo!
As
Man,
the rivers of water, he turneth it whatsoever he will.
that's it.
So the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. The Lord is controlling everything. It's the Lord playing chess.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We were speaking of the other day, man. We know that the elite's going to use this war, because the old saying, that never let a good crisis go to waste.
Yep.
They're going to use this war to justify to bring in more wickedness. They already talking about there's going to be cyber attacks that's going to come, and what that's going to do, affect the economy, affect gas prices, food prices. So these are things we need to be watching out for.
People's credit cards.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately what? It's setting up for what?
The MOTB.
That's it.
And
man.
they said when
Yep.
Russia invaded Ukraine,
Yep.
the stock market went down, man.
Instantly.
Instantly, man. So the elites really know what's going on because like
Yep.
at the end of the day they control both sides too. Because they think they have a god like mindset, man. They think they the most high, man.
Because we know how they work, man. They believe that order out of chaos.
Yep.
That's exactly what you're speaking of.
Like our elder Apostle Gabar like to say, all wars are bankers' wars.
They are.
You know, and then you can look on YouTube a great video that goes into it, and it points out the correlations between the two.
Yeah.
You know,
And if I may add to the brother's point, man, because during World War II, they funded both sides. They funded Hitler, and they funded, because you understand about war, you know, war costs. It costs to make bombs, uniforms, food, rations, all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying, what it is, these countries got to take a loan out. And these bankers, man, that's how these banking families got wealthy, man. These countries needed them funding for war, so they took a loan out. And what these devils did was they taxed interest, making that country forever in debt to them, man.
And if I may add what you said too,
That's exactly, because you know what? That's exactly what they're doing right now. America to Ukraine.
if I was gonna add on, because when there's war, there's no profit. Unless the war is over with, then you get the spoils. You know what I'm saying? But during the course of war, there is no real buying or selling or trading. That's like that even in the streets, in Jake world, man. You know what I'm saying? When the block is hot, it ain't no tipping it like how I used to be, man. That's the same thing that's coming down the pipe right now.
But you know what? I mean, for them, it's kind of different because they selling weapons. So it's a whole nother animal.
Yeah.
They gonna profit. Because it's all about, that's how they profit off weapons, man.
They made a movie like that. It's called
War Dogs.
What's the name?
War Dogs.
With Nicolas
Warlords.
Cage.
War
With
Dogs.
Nicolas Cage. That's
Oh, it's another one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one.
that one too though.
Yeah,
The one with Nicolas Cage, he was funding both sides. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's how they got rich.
Hey, they was doing the same shit during all these wars, man. Funded both sides, man. That's how these elites work.
That's it, yeah.
But then you got another point to that to start these that's gonna start the World War III. NATO got a thing called the Article 5 commitment, where if one get attacked, they all attack. You know what I'm saying? They all be like, all right, we got attacked, so they gonna come into it. So the only thing Russia got to do is go for another country that's part of the EU and NATO. You see, that's the thing. Like, for example, Latvia is one of his interests. Now that country is a part of EU and NATO. So the moment when he attacked Latvia, that's gonna initiate that pact, that Article 5 Commitment Pact, where all 30 NATO countries gonna enter into this battle. So that's the thing. That's what Putin wants. He wants those countries that was originally a part of him.
Lord willing, but you know what? It might not even be that. Hey, the Lord might have it when he get all the Soviet Union back.
It's like
you just never know. Because look, he said he's gonna gather them all at Mount Jehoshaphat. But you know what? That's a good point.
If Putin's got an interest, his interest is to gain the countries. His interest is to gain the countries that was once part of him, like Ukraine was once part of Russia, Latvia was once part of Russia, Estonia, and So that's his first attack was Ukraine, but he's trying to get all of those countries back with him, and that's what's going to initiate that Third World War.
I got you right here, bro. This is Ezekiel 38 because Apostle Rumloff was just going into it, man. And he was like, bring them back. Basically, he was going to restore their glory, man.
That's what he wanted, but it's not going to happen because it's going to be that Third World War.
Ezekiel 38 and 1, and the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against them.
Hey, if I may, before you finish on, and that's what the prophets, starting with the apostles, been doing for years. They literally, man, through the mouth of the prophets, it's like judgment, man. But through the mouth of the prophets, you know what I'm saying, starting with the apostles, man, they spoke Russia back on the scene. Because during the Cold Wars, people weren't talking about Russia like that. Russia fell out. They, you know what I'm saying, the Soviet Union, the USSR, collapsed, man. You know what I'm saying? But now they back on the scene again. Starting with the mouth. We really spoke this dude back on the scene again, man. Prophecy.
Hey, that bear, man. Fuck that bear up.
Woke his ass up in that hibernation.
Con. Verse 3. Number 34, I mean. I will turn thee back. Salaki, verse 3. And say, thus saith Yahweh the power. Behold, I am against thee. And that's how hot it's gonna be when hey. Yeah, that's how hot it's gonna be, just like that. And the block is hot, boy. Yeah. That's the spirit. Verse, that's the spirit. Cause that's the place. That's the place you people gonna be in a state of emergency, man. That's what's gonna be fucking going on. Everybody gonna be in a state of emergency. Panic. You see what they got going on in Ukraine? The people is evading. They're leaving their homeland, bro. Everybody is packing up and going elsewhere because Russia ain't playing with their ass.
You see the highway, bro? The highway was like
Empty.
no.
Hey. Oh, it was one of those empty, man.
Oh,
One
was empty.
When the tanks hit a car.
And what it shows is,
Oh,
them people that, you know what I'm saying, they let you know your riches don't profit in the day of wrath.
Woo!
Your real estate. None of those things. The Lord is showing us a prelude to what's finna come over here, man.
That's right.
And it's finna be worse over here because this place gonna get literally obliterated by missiles, man. That shows you that your job don't mean shit. Them people had jobs. The minute Russia invaded, they like, fuck them jobs, man. It's life or death now, man. Same thing happened to this place, man. The Lord ain't playing around, man. That's why the apostles said the right thing in the spirit. They did this the year of the turn up. The Lord is turning up, man.
Yeah, man. You see these sirens keep going past, man. The moment we started talking about Russia, bro, the Lord just started showing us the signs. Like, yeah, that's the topic. Keep it on there. So let's keep going, man. This is verse 4. The chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, Salakia. Verse 4, I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. And it said, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got different nations that's going to go in this war, man. It's not just going to be God and Magog, but it's also going to be Ishmael. It's also going to be, yeah, everybody going to be in this thing, man. That's why it's the third woe.
If I may add, because you know, United States got allies, Russia do too. Russia got allies. One of Russia's biggest allies is China. Okay, then you got another one of its allies is Iran. All right, so these people got teams set up, man. You know, where once one do something to another, they all gonna come in and start fighting each other, man. And that's that World War III.
Hey, you know, so crazy. Leading up to this Ukraine, remember months ago they was doing joint task missions with each other. Where they were doing joint training missions. I'm saying it correctly. China and Russia and Iran.
Yep.
They was all doing joint joint military exercises, man. So this thing finna, man, it's nothing but a stepping stone until that's gonna lead to World War III. But like we said earlier, and like the Apostle Goodbye, you know, the elders don't get too. There's a lot of more prophecies that got to be fulfilled. That Karagma must be implemented before World War III fully, you know what I'm saying, fully get popping, man.
Another prophecy is the Euphrates River. Right, that's where he gonna bring them at. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch that river dry up, and it's drying up now. You know, in certain parts that the river was once one, it's just barren now. So as you pay attention to these prophecies, you start to be like, all right, we're getting closer and closer to that time, man. You know?
And he goes into it. Verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them. All of them with shield and helmet. Gomar and all his bands. The house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands.
And I believe that's Turkey. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I believe that's Turkey and all that.
And guess what? You can find an article of Russia's top enemies. Turkey is one of them. Ukraine is one of them. You know, France. These that's exactly who they're going against. What this brother is reading is the allies, you know what I'm saying, that's with Russia.
And many people with them.
Yep.
I cut you up. You in the spirit.
Hey, cause so mighty, cause I'm on Turkey. Turkey was part of the EU, NATO. They left their ass, I think like 5 some years ago. I could be wrong. You know, so they was originally part of the EU, and they left. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
I know they pulled out of the U.S. dollar as well too.
Yeah, come on, man. I'm gonna look it up, cause I could be wrong. I don't want to give mistaken information.
Yeah, Turkey is an enemy of Russia, man. You know, and all these people got their teams. The moment when Russia keep doing what he's doing and attack one of the EU countries, that's part of NATO. America is going to be joined into it because America is part of NATO. You know what I'm saying? She's the military might. All right,
If
she's
I
not
may-
part of the E EU.
Salaki, and I can cut you off, bro, if I may. Hey, cause they was like gods on earth, man. It's like watching a god bleed. You know what I'm saying? All the people that's been oppressed by this demon, Great Babylon, they like, oh my, that's not a god. It's bleeding. You know what I'm saying? So now everybody is starting to muster up the strength, man. They're
Shaking his armor.
Huh?
Chinking his armor. Chinking his armor.
Con. Everybody is mustering up the strength, man. They're like, oh shit, we can actually win. We can actually take them down. Everybody, like all the weaker nations, start to have hope. They start to have hope. Cause America did rule with an iron fist, man. You know? Is this the man who, wait, hold on, where is that at?
Those originally part of it.
This the man that brought down the ship that,
Oh,
that's
and
Isaiah
then
14.
we just read, man, art thou become as weak as us?
Woo! That's
You know
what I'm
what I'm
saying.
saying?
Isaiah 14, man.
I think you got it different. Man.
That's the week. I got it right here, bro.
You got it?
Isaiah 14:4. That thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased. Yahweh hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he hath ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hinder it.
So he's been ruling the nations in anger, man. He's been able to drop bombs, do all kinds of madness, and there wasn't no stoppage to his madness, man. He was able to go to these different parts of the world, kill off dictators, set up proxy set up pseudo dictators to rule in his interests, the puppets. Set up these proxy wars funding both sides, man. He was able to do these things, and nobody was able to hinder him or stop him from doing these things. But now that time is coming where the Lord will put a cease to all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's over for you, Esau.
Hey, if I may add this, and then you gotta watch out for America. They're gonna try to play the victim. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna Russia attacked with no cause. What, you over there in their land? You know what I'm saying? You set up. You the only country set up embassies in every place. You know what I'm saying? But then now the people want their land back. You know what I'm saying? Now they want what's rightfully theirs. You know what I'm saying? In their mind. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a problem. That's America, man. She gonna do the dirt and then play a bitch, man. That's why she gotta get taken out.
I'll grab this tweet from Joe Biden because what you just said.
Exactly.
He said it.
He
man.
said it.
You know.
He did a live address to the people, acting like, you know what I'm saying, Russia is the bully. But America is the bully, man. All right, don't let them confuse you with this false perspective.
Yeah, they creating that propaganda.
Yeah. That false paradigm, oh, we're the victims when you're the bully.
This one of them right here. This is Joe Biden saying, Putin chose his war, and now he and his country will bear the consequences. That's one of them.
You forced his hand, man.
Exactly. You've been poking the bear this whole time. You think you're not finna fight your ass, man? You've been poking him, you know what I'm saying, throwing food at him and shit, poking him. He finna bite your ass now, man.
You waking up at that hibernation, like.
Yeah.
A panda bear is still a bear. Like it's still like I actually seen a video of a panda bear mauling somebody, man. Drug him back inside the little and ate his last up.
He got another. Bring that one out.
This the other quote from Biden. Russia alone is responsible for the death and destruction this attack will bring, and the United States and its allies and partners will respond in a united and decisive way.
Come on, man. You acting like you're the victim. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Ukraine got attacked by Russia. You know, that's what happens. But guess what? America been doing this shit under the table all year round. Every day, every decade, America been at war since she was established, man.
And they don't post it always. They use it as like they do secret wars with like secret ops and stuff like that.
And this shows how Esau operates, man. They snake each other.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't just years ago they was holding hands, shaking, smiling with each other. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, in the camera. Now they at war with each other, man.
And that to say, like we said, man, all this shit is really the elites controlling all this shit, man. They're bringing that goddamn corrupt. We see right through you devils, man. Because we fucking, we talking about you bankers, you 1948s, the people that control the money, man, the earth resources, man. You know
what is it? Pre bono. Who benefits? You know what I'm saying? Pre bono. That's what the Romans used to. That's a Roman term. Who benefits from this war? That's what you got to think about. And the ones who benefit, that's who we got to be targeting. You know what I'm saying? The bankers are the ones who benefited from both sides. Just like they benefited from slavery too as well, man. You know?
I got more to this. If you keep going. Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth to singing. Salaki, let me just skip down to 9. Hell from beneath thee. Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It hath raised up from their thrones and all the kings of the nations. It says, and all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worm is covered thee. Right, because this kingdom is decaying, man. This whole kingdom is decaying, and everything that has everything to do with it is decaying. The infrastructure, the dictatorship, the politicians, all that shit is decaying, man. Don't nobody believe in America anymore. You know? Not even the citizens that's living in this motherfucker, man. You know? Everybody have a cause to send missiles over here to this place, man.
All right, they pride is falling, man. Hey, they excellency is going down, man. You got more?
I got a quick prayer if I may. Y'all ain't holding anything. It's Joel, the 3rd chapter, and the 1st verse. It said, for behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, I will also gather all the nations and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, and will plead with them, there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. So Lord, bring in the captivity. That means he's, you know what I'm saying, he's starting the process of delivering us out of this place, man. Starting with this word, man. The elect is being gathered through the word right now, man. We're being bumped back into our identity, man, who we are, man, and who our power is, man. But during this process, the Lord, as the tabernacles of David's being built, the Lord is putting a spirit upon these nations to gather for war, man. Because these nations, man, they're going to have to be taken out of power for the kingdom of heaven to be established, man. You know what I'm saying? It said they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. And they sold our people for pleasures, man. Sexual pleasures and other, you know what I'm saying? They benefit off the blood, sweat, and tears of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, even to this day, man. You know what I'm saying? To this day, they still benefiting off us, man. They say, yea, and what have you to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? And will you render me a recompense? And if you recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because you have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried them into your temples, my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem have you sold unto the Grecians, that they might remove them far from their borders. And we already know who the Grecians are, man. Damn Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing the transatlantic slave trade, man. And other slave trades, the sub-Saharan slave trade, man. You know what I'm saying? These different, you know what I'm saying, they sold us into captivity, man. You know what I'm saying? With the Africans and the Arabs teaming up to get together, man. You know what I'm saying? Selling us to Esau, man. And I believe it was for gunpowder and
musket.
He said
oil or something.
yeah, gunpowder, I think it was like sugar canes or something like that, man. And wine
yeah.
and all kinds of things, man.
Yep.
You know?
For example, a person who they highly esteem, Shaka Zulu. Right? Shaka Zulu was rounding Israelites up, man. All right, that's why he's so high esteemed in this nation, man. He's not Jake. He's a Hamite. All right, and what do he do? If you go and see the Sucker Zulu series, man, only thing he been doing was targeting Jake. You know what I'm saying? Rounding them up and selling them to who? The Grecians, man. You know? I got a quick precept. You got some more now?
A little bit more. Behold, I will raise them out of their place, whether ye had sold them, and will return recompense upon your own head. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah, and they shall sell them to the Sabians, to a people far off, for the Lord has spoken it. Declare ye among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hook into spears, let the weak say I am strong.
That's right. Yeah, he said, let the weak say I am strong. That's crazy, man. Yeah, I got a precept here. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and I'm going to start at verse 56. It says, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall God do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. Verse 57, thy children shall die of hunger, and thou shalt fall through the sword. Thy city shall be broken down, and all thine shall perish with the sword in the field. Verse 58, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. You know, so this is what the Lord is gonna do to them. Why they did it to us? All right, we had to eat our young, right? When they seized Jerusalem, you know what I'm saying? Stop everything from coming in and everything from coming out. We had to eat our young, man. Just like they done unto us, the Lord is gonna do it unto them, man.
And it's so mighty, you know, too, because he's showing like a little prelude of it. Right now, what's going on over there in the Ukraine. Hey, they ain't hungry right now all the way, but you know what? It can get to that point. You know, hey, they out there hiding in subways and shit, man.
And it's so mighty, the Lord doing this all around the time when the Passover is coming in. Man.
Yep,
You know what I'm saying? The Lord doing all these things around the time, you know what I'm saying? And what the Passover symbolizes, the Lord delivered us out of the land of Egypt and killing our enemies, man. He killed all the Egyptians' firstborns, man. And that's what the Lord's finna do in these times, man. He finna put these nations, he finna start slaughtering these nations, man. They gonna be slaughtering, they gonna be making them slaughter each other, man. Through these wars.
That's what he said in 2nd Ezra 15. He gonna strike Egypt as with the plagues before, man. You know, so the same plagues that he brought upon Egypt is the same plagues he gonna bring upon this place, man. You know?
I got a little bit more on this Joel. Back at Joel 3:12. Let the heathen be awakened. Now, Salakia, verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen. Gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathens round about. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get ye down, for the press is full, and fat overflows, for their wickedness is great. So this is the time of the harvest, man. The Lord's finna come back. He's finna send those angels down, man, to destroy this place, man. Those right along with the Lord, man.
The reapers.
The reapers, man. Yeah.
They call the reapers because look, they gonna preserve the righteous. You know what I'm saying, and pluck them up safe. And then they gonna lead the weeds, the chaff. You know what I'm saying, for the destruction. That's mighty, man. That's why they call it the reapers. It's like
This is Job 5:11. This is Job 5:11, to set up those on high, Salakia, to set up on high those that be low, and those that mourn may be exalted to safety.
Hey,
right? Like he said, man, you know what I'm saying, the righteous, to the righteous, the Lord is going to, you know, exalt them, man. And to the wicked, they're going to be brought down. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. That's talking about Esau's.
He disappointed. So right when they think they about to accomplish their goal, the Lord is going to disappoint them, man. So they can't fully mark everyone with that chip. So they can't get Godhead like the brother said. Right when they about to achieve, right when they about to get that spoonful, the Lord gonna slap it right at their hand, man. We ain't eating shit. You know what I'm saying? Slap it right at your hand, man. You gotta envision this, cause that's how the Lord coming. You know what I'm saying?
They gonna bite nails.
Exactly. They're gonna bite their tongue out. You know what I'm saying?
Recommendation being served. Right when you think you about to get that last plate in, it's gonna be smacked
Smack
up
at your hand, straight like that. That's how the Lord coming, man.
Hey, that's crazy because they got all the riches. I watched Apostle Remla, he was going into it. He said, just could you imagine how you got all these riches, you rich, and then the next day you ain't got shit. And with all these riches he got, he's proud, he's pompous, he walk around like he the shit. The minute he feel that whip against his back, man, boy.
He stopped him from his enterprise. What is enterprise? Is business, right? Going into that word enterprise, I mean business. All the Esau negative, wicked businesses that he got set up against Jake, the Lord is going to disappoint him in those businesses, man. You know, everything that he got towards the people.
Says he taketh the wise. Said he taketh.
Oh shit, I'm done. It's like gonna be like you skeleton.
Hey, the
I'll get
scripture,
you next time. Ain't gonna be no next time.
hey, the scripture says they shall seek death, and death shall not find them, man. Because we all know Esau, once he lose valuable possessions, he ready to skydive.
Literally.
Swan dive right off the Empire Building. He gonna swan dive, he gonna still be alive. All his body parts gonna be broken. He gonna be still breathing. He gonna
Pick his ass up with a shovel and throw him in the potato field until he gonna pick up the potatoes and don't get no blood on potatoes.
For real, man. You got, meditate terrorists, man. You know, you got to do this because these people have been hating us, have a perpetual hatred towards us, all of our generations, man. All right, so the Lord told us to meditate terrorists for these people, man.
Hey, Esau gonna learn how to crawl on his elbows. He ain't got no legs. He gonna work. His arms and elbows gonna work. He gonna be quick to work.
Hey, man, because you got to reward her double, man.
He gonna be in a body cast.
Damn.
Still working.
He said he taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the froward is carried headlong.
Hey, I was gonna say, I see why Esau would. If I was Esau, I'd be trying to escape to get the hell up out of here anyway.
Yeah.
Because you can imagine the people that you put in captivity and all the wicked shit you done to them. These the same people that gonna have spiritual powers and put you in captivity. See, the Lord, he was merciful us to the point where we was in captivity, but at least we was able to die.
Right.
Your ass, man, we gonna have power over life or death, man. The elect, man.
God, yeah.
Could you imagine that? You go to sleep, nigga, we in your dreams. What's up? Here.
oh, you was dreaming of a
Hey,
revolt?
that's like at the end. Oh boy was dying. They kept killing him and bringing his ass back to life.
Oh, the Matrix. Freddy Krueger in his ass, bro.
It's gonna be the same way, man.
He gonna be on that school bus thinking he in captivity, gonna be thinking in heaven again, like on Freddy Krueger. And then we gonna be driving this shit, we gonna turn around.
Turn around, drive right off the ledge.
It's gonna be like Damon with a bucket of water. Wake your bitch ass up.
What he got coming to him is inevitable, man. So, no matter how you look at it, whether you give up or whether you flee, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen anyway. So,
You can't
do what you want to do.
You can't run from judgment, man.
Even if you think about trying to commit suicide, because you know they're gonna be up in there and trying to, like fuck it, they're gonna be trying to commit suicide. You're gonna get brought back to life.
Oh, they gonna be looking forward for extermination day.
Yeah.
They gonna be looking at that clock. It's 999 more years until we off. They gonna get to that last minute. We gonna make the clock go real slow and shit.
Make the clock, make that minute turn into another 15 years. Oh shit!
Slow down the time.
Slowed it down a whole lot.
Every minute gonna feel like
And like the Lord speed up the time for the elect.
That's some more.
Slow it down for Esau.
They're gonna have the opposite of the hyperbolic time.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Hey, you got some more? Who holds it?
You got a little bit more.
Okay,
This is
come.
Job 5:14. It says they meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night.
Damn.
All right, but he says, but he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty.
As the Lord said, man, them who sighing and crying in Ezekiel 9, man. Those the ones that's gonna be delivered, man. Those the ones the Lord is gonna protect in that day. But everybody else, they finna get judged, man.
I got a quick precept, if I may.
Yeah, man, because it's gonna be you got Esau coming down with the sword, and you got it's gonna be anarchy in the streets, man. People gonna be you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they want to do. It's gonna be lawlessness, man. Like you're gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be bloodshed everywhere.
That's right. Men fighting for dominance in the streets. You know, imagine that. You know what I'm saying? You hearing battle cries and wars because a man just, you know what I'm saying, broke a man's neck right in front of you.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you got to envision, that wartime, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that you don't see on a day-to-day basis, you know?
Hey,
People
if
is
I
gonna
may
get nasty because people are struggling to survive, man, and they whatever you got, they want to get it.
Yep.
And then what that's gonna do? You know what I'm saying? A lot of you women, man, you got a rude awakening, man. The brother just showed us a video earlier. You got the fucking bitch in the military dancing, thinking the shit a game. It ain't gonna be no game with a 6'4" Demetrius Russian got a fucking AK-47 in your box and they gang raping your ass, man. They ain't gonna be funny.
You know, they not gonna fall for that. And they train for that.
Yeah.
They train for a woman coming to try to distract or whatever, man, over there, man. They ain't gonna do nothing but take you and rape you, shit, man. You ain't gonna be part of. You ain't gonna be effective. You know, that's how simple these people over here are, man. These men are trained to be trained to war. You know what I'm saying? They train to war, man. Psychological warfare, all types of warfare, man. They show you that shit, man.
Them Russians, them a different,
That's a different breed, man.
Different breed of Edomites.
Different breed of Edomites, man. They ain't like these weak ass Edomites over here.
Yeah, they
These soft ass niggas over here, man. They ain't like that.
Motherfucker drink vodka and wrestle a bear.
In the snow.
Raw vodka, no shirt.
For real, no shirt, in the
No
snow.
chaser,
Hairy chest.
No sugar, no
For real.
nothing.
Eating straight ground beef, raw. You know what I'm saying?
With a vodka shot.
I know y'all be seeing their daughters out there fighting trees.
Hey, they really be training, man.
Yeah, the Russians, man. Hey, the Lord woke up the bear, man. He's awake.
Hey, you see what happened to Apollo Creed?
Got that bear spirit.
For real, what did he got that killed? His son had to come and revenge. Shit. He stepped up against a Russian.
He beat the shit out of Apollo Creed.
That's crazy, man.
That's good.
He beat his ass.
Because Apollo Creed represented a great Babylon. Right.
A coon too. He fight for the country. Got your ass knocked out, nigga, to death.
Trying to showboat.
Yeah.
American
Beat the
shorts
brakes
on
off
and
his
shit.
ass.
Wasn't going for none of that.
Beat his ass to death.
Rocky said, hey, look, Rocky was the symbolicness of the people when they see America fall. No.
Got a quick preview. Go finish that one.
It's on you.
This is Psalms 47:1, 20s and 3. Oh, clap your hands, all ye people. Shout unto the Most High with the voice of triumph. For the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua Most High, is terrible. He is a great king over all the earth. He shall subdue the people under us and the nations under our feet. He shall choose our inheritance for us, the excellency of Jacob, whom he loved.
That's it.
Salah.
Break it down, huh?
So that's basically it, man. All these nations, man, whether it comes to the Hamites, the Elamites, so-called Arabs, so-called Chinese, all these nations, man, they're gonna be under the feet of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you know, under the proper order, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick pre to back you up.
I got a precept too, but go ahead, brother.
This is Psalms 2. Told you these. Start at 2 and 1. It said, why do the heathen rage? And the people imagine a vain thing. The kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord and against his noise, saying, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. He that sitteth in heaven shall laugh, and the Lord shall have them in derision. It said, then shall he speak unto them in his wrath, and vex them in his sore displeasure. The Lord is laughing at their ass, man. Because these nations think they're going to be the next to rule. That ain't happening, man.
Hold on, you was at Psalms?
Yeah, Psalms 2.
I got it in that case because that was the spirit, because I was thinking of Revelations 2 and 25.
Done. That's
That was just the spirit, bro. Come on.
done. It goes into it. He said, I'm going to jump down.
I was gonna say get 15 and down.
Verse 8.
He said he shall vex them in their sore displeasure.
That whole
So that's a direct precept to what we just pulled out in Job as well.
Done. It said, ask of me, and I shall give the heathen for thy inheritance, and the uttermost part of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod and iron. Thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O you kings, being instructed, you judges of the earth. Serve the Lord with fear and rejoice with trembling. Kiss the Son, lest he be angry, and you perish from the way. With the when it was wrath is kindled, but a little blessed are all they that put their trust in him.
Because that's talking about the inheritance of the Lord. That's his inheritance for the Most High, man. The Most High is going to give it to the Lord, you know what I'm saying, the heathen, man. And the Lord going to rule over them with a rod of iron, you know. But, hey, the Lord said this. This is the book of Revelations 2 and 25. He says, but that which ye have already hold fast till I come.
Damn.
So basically, whatever you have, hey, and it's truth, man. Hey, hold fast until the Lord come, man. Don't fizz out, man. Don't give up, man. Hey, don't get faint-hearted, man. Cause this ain't for the faint-hearted, man. You gotta hold on to your faith. You know, believe the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua to the end, man. Just because you think it ain't happening fast enough, don't mean it's not gonna happen. What did he say in the book of Habakkuk? You know, chapter 2, he said, wait, though it tarry. You know, say, wait for it, man. You know, it's going to happen, man. And the Lord, he's showing it to us, man. It's going to happen. But you got to wait for it, man.
I got that too for you, if I may.
Car, go ahead, brother.
It's Habakkuk 2 and 1.
Uh-huh.
It said, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision, make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
For the elect though too, because it's only gonna be plain for the elect. You know what I'm saying? To get this, man, these words, man, is being broken down, man. You know, hey, the Lord, he preparing the table. You know what I'm saying? Before our enemies, man, he's feeding us, man. You know, he's building us up, man, with these words. You know, the words is giving us nutrients, you know, for our spirits, man, to be able to endure, man.
Spiritual manna.
Can I precept you?
Let him finish that, brother. Go ahead. You get it. Brother's hot now.
It said, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry.
Yeah, he said, wait for it, though, man. You gotta wait, man, for the prophecy to happen, man. You know, though it tarry, you know what I'm saying? Wait for it, man. It's gonna happen. It's coming. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come in the time of the Lord, man. In that time, man, look, you supposed to be getting, you know, built up more in the spirit, man. And because what the Lord said, he said to occupy until I come. And the Lord gave us plenty to do, you know what I'm saying, until he comes. Basically, you can read, you know what I'm saying, you can fast, to pray, you know what I'm saying, do lessons. And hey, and while all of that time is just going by, man, before you know it, it'll be happening. It's gonna be happening like that. It's here. You know, the Lord, and we still hoping that the Lord pick us. We still praying and hoping that the Lord choose us. You know? Go ahead, brother. What you got?
This one more verse. It said, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
Ooh.
That's beautiful, right?
Hey, he said his soul is what, not upright in him? What do you think that's talking about? It's talking about Esau. You know what I'm saying? Hey, his soul ain't upright up in him. But hey, the righteous man, the Lord gonna preserve them. You You know, but you gotta wait. Go ahead, Tatiana, what you got, bro?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and I'm gonna start at. I'm gonna start at 72. This is going into the whole point, man. All of it. For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then shall they be known. Then shall they be known who are my chosen, and they shall be tried as the gold in the fire. Hear, O ye my beloved, saith the Lord. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same.
They said beloved. And we know anything about David. David means beloved, man. He's speaking to who? The tabernacles of David, which is the remnant, the elect, man. He ain't speaking to the whole nation of Israel, man. He's speaking to the elect, the beloved, those who are beloved by the Heavenly Father, man, and His Son, man. You know?
It says, verse 75, be ye not afraid, neither doubt, for the power is your guide, and the guide of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord power. Let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities lift up themselves. Woe be unto them that are bound with their sins.
He said, let not your sins weigh you down, man. Hey, basically, the shit that you do, you're supposed to learn from it, man, so that you don't keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it weigh you down, make you walk around in that warrior's me spirit and just give up. No, man. Look at it, man, and analyze it, man, and learn from it. You know, so you don't do it no more.
Hey, if I may add, because Yahweh Shah said it himself, he said temptation's going to happen, pretty roughly paraphrasing. But he said, woe unto them that caused the offense, which means woe to him that caused people to go off. You know what I'm saying? He's letting you know that you're going to go through temptation. It's part of the fight, man.
That's it.
You're gonna lose some battles, but you know the old saying? I may have lost the battle, but I haven't lost the war. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about that in Matthew, he said many offenses must come.
Yeah, because you got to be in that furnace of affliction. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gonna get afflicted. That flesh, it's got to get affliction. It ain't gonna be easy. You know, sometimes you ain't gonna want to do the right thing, man.
Yeah.
But hey, that's how you learn how to do the right thing. Because guess what? The repercussion of it, you like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. And then you like, next time you don't do it. You start working on things, man, in your life, man. That's one thing I'm starting noticing with myself in the spirit part of how about like certain things, man, like one of my biggest things is being a complainer, complaining too much about everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about everything that's getting on my damn nerves. But the spirit has been just working with me and showing me how to have patience, you know what I'm saying, and stop worrying about all this madness that's going on, man, and focus on myself and what I gotta do, man. That's how the spirit works, man. As long as you keep pressing toward the spirit, though. If you ain't pressing toward the spirit, you know what I'm saying, you ain't gonna learn. You ain't gonna basically grow. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna stay in that same spot, you know. But you got to keep on pressing, man, and eventually, you know what I'm saying, you're going to start seeing it, and you're going to start getting better. You got to learn how to be more calm and be more patient in this thing, man. It's a process, you know, it's a process. You ain't going to be perfect overnight. You ain't going to be, the man you want to be right away coming into this truth. I used to think that at first, like, just because I'm in the truth, then I'm going to be perfect. I'm going to be, no, man, it's a process, man. You got to grow. That was me and my babe-like mind, babe mindset.
And it's okay to grow.
Yep.
You gotta have it in your mind. It's okay to go through the growing pains, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you're fighting. You know what I'm saying? You're in the fight. You know what I'm saying? If you're not fighting outside the fight, you already lost.
Yep.
You already doomed yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you got a chance in the fight. You can swing, man. You know?
Hey, you're gonna do a lot of swinging. You're gonna do a lot of missing. You know what I'm saying?
But you fighting.
But hey, eventually, you know what I'm saying, the more you maintain and grow in this thing, you're gonna start connecting. You're gonna be winning. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta keep fighting. You know? If that's what you wanna do, you want the victory. You want the victory, you can't give up.
Hey, like Muhammad Ali.
Yep.
The thriller and the vanilla. I'm say that correctly? When he's fighting George Foreman.
Yeah.
He was beating his ass, but he kept fighting, man. And eventually he knocked his ass out, man.
He was playing that. He had to fight strategically. He had to use his mind. That's how he fought George Foreman, man. He played the rope-a-dope. You know what I'm saying? He let George Foreman wear out all his energy swinging on him, because he was like a tree. He was doing that, you know. He was swinging on him like that constantly the whole fight. And eventually he wore himself out. And then Muhammad Ali saw that shit like, yeah, I got your ass now, nigga. He preserved his energy, man, so he can win.
That shit was mighty because he said
Yep.
he was observing he like the air's heavy. It's gonna be harder for him to breathe.
Yep.
He finna get tired and eventually knocked his ass out.
He
man.
knocked his ass out.
And that's like Satan. That's part of their doing. Satan's gonna come after you. Scripture say what? A just man falleth 7 times, but
Get back up.
he get back up again, man.
Because the Lord upholdeth him.
Come, yeah.
You see, that's the ending part, because the Lord is the one who upholds us, man.
That's it. Yep.
That's the only way we have a chance to get back up, because the Lord is supporting you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, go ahead. I gave you a way out. Find it. You know? That's what we have to do in the spirit, man. Find that way out, because he always give it to us.
He always give us a way out, man. Hey, through the spirit part, y'all about you know, trying to give you a way out. You know, it's up to you. But Jake don't always take that way out. Jake say he always take that way out, he lying. Jake be lying his ass off. But anyway, let me get this real quick. This is Revelations 2 and I'm gonna start again at 2 and Salakia 24. He says, but unto you I say, and unto the rest of Salakia 25, my bad, Salakia. He says, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. You know, so whatever the portion that the Lord gave you, man, hold on to it, perfect it, get better. You know what I'm saying? You know, occupy until the Lord come, man. You know, let the Lord increase you through the spirit, give you growth, you know, strength, you know what I'm saying, to keep fighting a good fight, man. Because that's what the Lord gave us, time, you know, mercy, basically, grace. He gave us grace to increase in the spirit, man, and in faith, man. So we supposed to take advantage of that. He said, Salakia, he said, verse 26, he said, and he that overcometh, see, and keepeth my works, and to the end, to him will I give power over the nations. See? Hey, basically, see the Lord giving you that grace spirit, man, to overcome, man. Overcome, you know what I'm saying, this wicked flesh, to overcome yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because look, man, we in this flesh, we weak, you know? But through the spirit, man, we are made strong. And more we contend, you know, in the faith, man, the stronger we get to overcome this weak flesh, to overcome ourselves. That's the battle more than anything, your own self. You know what I'm saying? That's the focus, man, on you. Focus on yourself, man, to become a man, a true man of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? True sincerity, man. Real talk, man. You got men out here that don't understand that, man. They don't understand what this walk is really about. What you think the furnace of affliction is. You know? That's why you gotta fast, man. Often. You know? You gotta fast often. Not just sometimes, man. And that go for me too, mainly. You know, fasting is good. You know, I was just thinking about that last night, basically. You know, like, you know, because we all battle different demons, man. And some of the ways you're going to get some of them demons off of you is fasting. The Lord said, hey, some of them don't come off by unless you fast. You might have to fast a couple of weeks in a row. I ain't saying 2 weeks straight. I'm talking about, like, you know, one day, like on a Friday night until Saturday night. And then the next week you want to do it again on Friday night and then Saturday night. Or you might have to do it a third week. You know? Just so you can get those demons off, man. Just so you can become better, man, in the spirit, man. He said, Salakia. He said, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessel of a potter shall they be broken to shivers. even as I have received of my Father. And that's the reward, man. If you hold fast until the Lord come, man. The Lord gonna give you that rod of iron, man, to rule over the nations, man, and break them to shivers. We gonna partake in the inheritance of our Lord, man, Yahweh Shai. We gonna partake in his inheritance because why? We partaking in his sufferings. You know, that basically going to let this flesh be crucified, man, through the Spirit, man. You know, you gotta bear your cross. You got to, man. You gotta go through. You gotta endure the hardness, man, of being in this thing, man. Even with mainly with yourself. You gotta learn how to stop pointing the finger at everything, and point the finger at you. Point the finger at yourself, man. Be accountable, man. Learn how to be a real man, a true man, a true man of the Lord. Stop faking out here, man. Because you know precepts and you sound good and you talk smooth. Forget all of that, man. The Lord ain't looking for that. He looking for the true and the sincere, man. He don't even, the Lord don't even care if you know that much. As long as you out here being true and sincere, that's what the Lord care about, that you trying, man. You trying to fight and resist Satan. You know? That's what the Lord is, that's what he's looking at, man. He ain't looking at all that other shit, man. Because you can have all of that and still not be sincere and true. The Lord don't care about that. That's why a lot of men gonna be like, but Lord, he gonna be like, get from me, I don't know you. He that work iniquity, man. The Lord ain't looking for all of that. He looking for them that's really trying, man. Trying to be better. Being a real, true man of the Lord, man. Because that's what this truth is all about, man.
Precept.
Go ahead, brother.
This is 1 Corinthians 9:24. Know ye not that they which run in a race runneth all, but one receiveth the prize, so run that ye may attain.
That's it, man.
And every man that striveth for the masteries is temperate in all things. Now they do it to attain a corruptible crown, but we incorruptible. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Right.
But
and that's the point right there. You don't want to be running this race, you know what I'm saying, and you just beating the air, man. You know, what changes are you making in your life? What changes are you making as a man of the Lord, like you say? Hey, because ultimately, we're supposed to be putting on Yahweh Shai to be an example for our nation, man. Setting a standard, man, for our people, man. Like I say in the book of Isaiah 13, man. He told us to lift up a standard, you know, up on a high mountain. You know what I'm saying? Lift up that banner. That's what you're supposed to be doing, not just out here in the highways and the byways, but actually in your day-to-day walk in your life, man. On your own, when you ain't around Akim, you know what I'm saying? You at home with your family, or you at work, you know, or you just by yourself. You know, how are you really living? These are the things that you gotta be real with. Like the script, like Paul said, man, you gotta examine yourself to see if you be in the faith. And right now, it's mainly, man, this is a high time right now. If you sleep, wake up out of sleep, man. You know? Truly look at yourself and be real with yourself, man. Don't you see that the Lord is coming? The scriptures, hey, the prophecies are screaming out loud, man. I mean, it's loud. You know? Don't you see that? That should put fear in your heart, man. When I first saw that shit, man, fear got in my heart. Basically in my mind. Oh shit, I need to really get it together. You gotta get prepared, man. Get your house in order. You know? If your house ain't in order, man, the Lord gonna come. Hey, man. You don't want that, man. You don't, man. That's why the Lord said to watch well as pray. He told us to watch well as pray, man. Watch the prophecies, man. And pray for mercy. Pray that the Most High help you, man, to be better. Like the scriptures say, seek ye, kiss the Son, at least he be mad at you. You know? You better kiss the Son while at least he be mad, so he don't be mad. You know? Hey, Lord, have mercy on me. Baba Kusha. This is the time for that, man, more than ever. You got more to that, brother?
Yeah, it's a little more. It said, I therefore so run, not uncertainly, so I fight as one that beateth the air. It's like, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air,
Right.
but I keep under my body and bring into subjection.
Who?
Lest
Right.
that
Yeah, basically, he basically mortified his members, man. He got disciplined. You know, he made himself, you know, he had to, you know, practice and discipline himself in certain things that he was weak in, man. And that's how you run this race, man. You know, you gotta, you know, overcome things. Different things that's got you bound, man, to this world. Whatever you weak at, man. And whatever you, hey, fast on it, pray on it, man. And the Lord gonna help you to overcome those different things. You know? Yahweh Shem Yahushua gave you the strength to overcome. Because the Lord, he ain't gonna just come and save you because you was out there in the highways and the byways. You know? He gonna come save you because you was fighting a good fight, man, of faith. You was actually fighting, mortifying your members, overcoming this wicked ass flesh. Those are the things that the Lord gave us. You know what I'm saying, to war against this flesh. While these other nations are warring against each other, we warring against ourselves. You know, to become better men. You know. Shalakia, bro.
No, you can. It said, but I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be as a castaway.
God, that's it, man.
So,
Hey, Shalakia, go ahead.
no, you got it.
No, go ahead. You got to use this.
I'm saying, he just pretty much saying, like, man,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? He got to be an example.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Putting himself in discipline, because here we are, we teach others. We got to make sure we're good, man.
God.
You know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture say, Yahushua said, you know what I'm saying, make sure you take the bean out of thy own eye before you worry about the bean of someone else's eye, man. And it starts with just getting your house in order, which is yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And we coming up in a time of what? The Passover, the Passat, which is all symbolic to what? Getting an leaven out of your house.
That's it.
And the house is what? Ourselves, man. Getting that leaven out of that, you know what I'm saying? Casting and purging away that old man, man. And being born again through the Spirit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's much more meaning, and that's the beauty of growing in this truth, because you gain more understanding. You understand it's much more than just the true meaning of the Passover and a week of unleavened bread, man. And what it symbolizes, man. It symbolizes what? A cleaning, man. A cleansing, man. From all the filth and shit that you accumulate throughout the years being in this world, man. Throughout the year, man. Now it's a new year, a new start. We cleanse all this shit out and become a new creature, man. And that's what we're hoping for, the Lord to come back and we be made in him. When he come back, he see himself in us. That's what you want to see. The Lord want to see you, himself in you, like, that's the one right there. Come up here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the lady used the analogy of the sword. She said when swordsmen, when they make swords, she said they put it in the fire, they beat it, it glows. She said it'll do what she has to do. So how would you know when it's done? After they mold it and beat it into the he said, when I see my reflection in it, man. And that's what the Lord wanted. He wanted to see his image in you, man, because he made us. It was intended for us to be made in his image, but we went off.
Yep.
Went off what? Serving other gods, these different idols. But now we waking up back in these last days. The Lord ain't give us this truth. The Lord ain't wake us up to just go out and preach and sound good or quote precepts. No, he gave us the truth so we can utilize it to grow and to become better at the end of the day.
That's what the scripture says. Those who preach the gospel must live it also. You know?
Yeah.
So you can't be no hypocrite in this thing. You tell somebody to do something, you better be doing it yourself, man.
That's it.
You know? Because that's how we make ourselves a whole in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? By working at it, being disciplined. You know, I tell you to do something through the spirit, I gotta be doing it too.
Yeah, like you say, like Paul said, he said to mortify your members. You know? And like, that's why you gotta do that self-examination. You gotta see where you fall short at, man. You know?
As I may add, the Lord is raising up leaders, man. And a true leader leads by what? Example.
Yep.
A true leader, man, he leads by example. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In this world, man, you got these quote-unquote leaders, they not leading by example. They preach a good game. They talk a good game. But when you look and examine them, they full of shit. What do Yahushua call the scribes and Pharisees? You hypocrites. You motherfuckers full of dead man's bone. Outwardly they look good. Shalom. Beard down to their damn chest. Got the good frankincense that they spent $100 on. Got all the beads, all the good, the phylacteries. But this nigga still committing adultery. Or this nigga still stealing from the congregation. Or he's teaching a fucking false doctrine, man. The Lord ain't looking for that, man. The Lord looking for true, sincere man, like he said to when he seen Nathaniel, man. He said, an Israelite indeed, a man with no guile, man. That's what the Lord. That's what you want to. That's what you want to hear from the Lord, man. An Israelite indeed, a man with no guile, man.
Well done.
Damn, man. Like,
My faithful and loyal, good servant.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's it. That'd be beautiful. That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear, "Give from me, I never leave you, be that work iniquity." You know, in the end, because you got a lot of guys out here that's doing that stuff, man. Still, man. They still out here committing adultery, like the brother said. Still out here lying and stealing. Being wicked is all hell, man. Bearing false witness on others. They don't even want to fear the Lord over them, man. Don't even fear you how about you, Yahushua, man. You would think that men would. Like, I mean, they teach good. They sound good. But see, the Lord, he that even before I learned it, man. You know? To humble us. Keep us humble, man. Like, damn. That don't mean nothing. And the Lord don't, he ain't caring about that, man. For all these other groups out here that's doing that, man. Or anybody that's doing that, period. Anybody, any camp. Even us. Hey, man, the scriptures say repent, man, for the kingdom of heaven is at the end. And with that, we're going to give all praise and glory and honor to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, rock with us.
Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and salutations to all the Akim out here, laboring in this truth and truth and sincerity. Shalom. Shalom. Abba, Abba.
Abba, Abba.
Chemotherapy 2022.
That's weird, bro. I was just meditating on that earlier, so I was getting